What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. As you can see, I'm out here in the garage once again. We got the Hellcat here, we got the Ram over here, and we've got the beautiful 2019 Road Glide Special sitting here on the jack, ready to go to Daytona here in the next couple days. I'm so pumped to head down to Daytona, Florida for Daytona Bike Week this year. You guys have no idea. It's a blistering 5 degrees outside here in Michigan. So, what today's video is about is I installed some new decals on my 2019 Road Glide. As you can see here, I'm advertising for the channel on the saddlebags. I've got the DOOWORK production logo there. I've got my number 22 on the side covers there. And I switched up my tank emblem from the bar and shield to this new Harley Davidson number 1 logo for the tank emblem. I ended up getting these emblems from Choice Cycles, Brian at Choice Cycles. Make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram. I actually found him on Instagram, and a bunch of people were tagging them in their helmet decals, and I messaged him, and he was able to make me these personalized decals for my Harley. And what I did was I had him do them in silver flake. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but they're silver flake with a silver lightning bolt and a silver outline with a black background, and I think it matches the bike perfectly with all of the silver accents, from the Flow Motorsports foot pegs to the silver accents on the engine. I think it looks really good, and here's a better look at the side cover numbers there. And then same for the number 1 on the tank. They turned out absolutely amazing. So if you guys are looking for some new decals for your Harley, make sure you guys go check out Brian Choice Cycles on Instagram. I'll leave a link up here on the screen, and I will also leave a link in the description below on where you guys can go to check out his website, check out his Instagram, and have him make you guys some personalized decals for your Harley today. A lot of guys on my YouTube channel and also on my Instagram DM me all the time and comment all the time on where I got my Harley Davidson emblems for my bags, which I'll put up a picture here on the screen of what I used to have on my bags and what I used to have on my tank. I had a bar and shield here, and I had just Harley Davidson on the bottom. Both of those stickers were very clean, and it was a very clean look, but I've had them on the bike now for 2 years, and I just wanted to switch it up to something different. I also wanted to advertise a little bit, being that I'm going down to Daytona. I wanted to put my YouTube channel on the bike, that way you guys know who I am, and if you see me down there to flag me down, I get to meet you guys. I know I have a lot of Harley support on the channel, a lot of Harley subscribers rather, and I'd like to meet you guys and maybe do some riding if you guys are going to be down there at Daytona Bike Week. So make sure you guys comment down below, let me know if you're going to be down there. Also DM me on Instagram at DOOWORK Motorsports. I'll leave it up here on the screen for you guys. And yeah, I hope to see you guys down there. But yeah, check out the silver flake in that sticker. I mean, these don't even look like stickers, guys. They look like painted. They look like they're painted on the bike. Even the numbers on the side covers, like, they turned out so good. I'm so satisfied with how they turned out. And there's a better look at the DOOWORK Productions logo on the saddlebag. Don't look too closely at the paint. The bike's been sitting in my garage for about a month now without a cover, so it's pretty dusty. I'm going to give it a nice bath before we load it up in the trailer and head down to Daytona. Alright guys, so another thing I did to the Road Glide that I want to include in this upload is that I changed out my stock gauges, I guess my stock gauge color rather. They're still the stock gauges, still the black face plates. You know, everything looks stock. But when you turn the key on and the gauges illuminate, you will be able to tell that they're a completely different color, and they look absolutely amazing. I am so stoked with how they turned out. But before I turn it on, I'm going to show you guys a before picture. And of course, I did not film an install video on how to take your stock gauges out, remove your fairing, pop them out, and all that. I was in a rush to get these to the guy that did them for me, which I will leave his information up here on the screen, and I will also provide a link in the description below to his Facebook page and also his website, to where you guys can get your gauges done just like mine. So I'm going to pop up a picture right now of the stock gauges, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn the key on and show you guys how these things look. Alright, you guys ready for this? It's pitch black out here, and I'm going to show you guys what these gauges look like all lit up. Would you look at that? Check those babies out. So I went ahead and had him take my stock gauges apart and put some new LED lights behind the gauges. the factory color is orange and everything's orange. The needle, the background, and the odometer reading is all orange on the stock gauges. So what I had him do was do a blue background, a white needle, and a blue odometer reading, and it looks absolutely killer. It matches the blue theme I have up in my radio. I cannot believe how good it turned out. Make sure you guys go check out Gaugemodz on Facebook and also Instagram, and I will also leave a link to his website in the description of the video if you guys want this done to your bike as well. I mean, they look absolutely killer. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on these gauges. I cannot wait to get on this thing and ride it at night. They're so much brighter. They're so much more crisp. I'm looking at these through the screen on my camera, and it does not do justice. First person is definitely way better, and they look absolutely amazing. So I cannot wait to ride this thing with the new gauges. I recommend doing this if you guys are looking for a alternative gauge color route instead of going with the coated digital gauges that are going to cost you nearly $1,000 to replace all 4 of these gauges. This guy literally does them for under a couple $100, and he's from Michigan. He's local to me. Actually, he's about 2 hours away from me, but I drove all the way out to his house and had him do them while I waited. He does, obviously, if you're not from the area, you can just ship them to him, and he has a great turnaround on these, like super quick. He does these really quick. So make sure you guys go check out his website along with the Facebook page I leave in the description of the video. Super cool guy, does great work, and like they just look so good, guys. Like I can't even explain to you how sick these look lit up. So once again, I apologize for not doing a step-by-step install video on these gauges. I've had my fairing off many a times, and I've had this off many of times doing bar installs for you guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. In order to get these 2 gauges out here, you have to undo this Torx bit on each side of the gauge housing, unplug it, and they come right out. That part is super easy. Now, when you get to your fuel gauge and you get to your voltage gauge, you do have to take the windshield off. You have to take this upper top air dam piece off, and you have to take the whole front fairing off the bike, and then you're able to access the back of the gauges right here on each side. There's 3 Torx bits on each side, and you definitely have to be careful. Use a magnet, because if you drop one of the screws, they're going to be in the fairing and really hard to find. I actually did it, and I had to use a magnet to find it, and it took me forever. So I'm just forewarning you guys. It is a pretty simple, install. As long, it's just a lot of prep work. You have to take the fairing off and get to the gauges, and then you just unplug each gauge. They come right out, and send them out to Gaugemodz, and he will get these things looking right for you guys. You can get any color you want. I went with blue because I like the blue and white look at night. It looks the best in my opinion. But you can do like green, you can do red, orange, any color you want. You can change the background color to a different color than the odometer color and a different color than the needle color. So there's 3 different color changes you can do to these stock gauges. He also offers gauge plates, to where if you don't want to run the factory black gauge plates, or face plates rather, he offers carbon fiber ones, CVO ones. I mean, you have to check out his website, guys. He does a lot of work with these gauges, and he's really good at what he does, and there's a lot of different themes you can go with. I just like the clean stock look. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, but I definitely wanted to get rid of those ugly stock amber gauges that come on these road glides and on street glides. Yeah, obviously he does them for every Harley gauge he does them for. So make sure you guys go check out his website. I'll leave all that in the description below. Alright guys, so here's Jim's card from Gaugemodz. There's his email address, his phone number, and his website. Also his Facebook link. But yeah, he does a really good job. I'm stoked on how the gauges turned out. And yeah, I just wanted to give him a shout out once again. Jim at Gaugemodz definitely hooks it up. And it's a lot cheaper to do this than it is to buy some decoded digital gauges or other aftermarket gauges. Why not just take your factory gauges out and have him modify them, putting in the LED colors that you want. And he also, like I mentioned, he also has different face plates that you can choose from as well. So yeah, make sure you guys go check him out. Here's all his information. Man, check out those gauges from way back here. You can tell that they're blue and they're bright. And I cannot wait to take this thing out for a ride at night. But that's going to complete today's video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all your support on the channel. If you guys are Harley enthusiasts and you're going to be down there at Daytona Bike Week this year, make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know. And also, DM me on Instagram at DOOWORK Motorsports. I will leave it up here on the screen for you guys. and let me know if you guys are going to be down in Daytona. Let's link up, let's meet up, let's do some riding, and get to know you guys. So that's going to do it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace!